We'll do it
I.
live. Fuck it.
All
Fucking
right.
thing sucked anyways.
That's what we're opening with. Hello,
Get that thing
everyone.
stuck.
Good lord. Oh,
Oh boy.
We're
oh
having problems
boy.
today, and now you're dealing with it.
Oh boy!
See what happens when Ferris leaves us alone.
Yeah.
We turn into Mickey Mouse.
Turn into
John was the one
goblins.
thing. John is the one thing keeping us from, getting demonetized, and now here we are.
Oh,
No,
God.
he isn't.
God help my YouTube channel. At least it's not John Goodman getting me fucking banned again.
John
Wait.
Goodman's getting you banned?
Oh, okay. So short,
God damn it.
short sidebar. Uh,
God damn it, Sully.
the movie King Ralph, really bad. Has John Goodman in it, and my buddy and I did like a riff tracks thing, and basically we put it up. I showed the logo at the beginning, so you could like lock your video and audio in, like the
Mm-hmm.
whatever movie company it was that's now defunct. And apparently,
Yeah.
doing that was enough to get me banned for several things. Banned from streaming, limited to 10-minute videos, and a bunch of shit. Uh, and they labeled it as like misleading spam, and then they were like, okay, no, it's pornography, and then they were like, okay, no, you just can't do this. And they would not talk to me about it. So I was just like, okay, sure. And that's when I started.
John Goodman's been fucked up since Roseanne got canceled.
Yeah, he's had to come after my channel for fucking King Ralph.
Yeah. The
But
bisexual scoliosis man owes me royalties.
yeah,
Oh no, the edible's kicking in too hard. I'm able to follow this conversation.
this isn't a hard conversation to follow.
This is why you eat more. Consume.
No.
Yes.
Oh,
Fuck
God.
you.
Hello,
Fuck
everybody.
you.
Can someone tell me what happened last time?
A lot.
Yeah. Not enough.
Not
So
enough.
we started off by kicking Ren's ass and the angel, whatever the fuck that was.
True.
And then he asked us to, kill him, the suicidal motherfucker, which we were about to happily oblige to do until Zatch's buddy came from behind a curtain. He's alive, and he's decided that
What, buddy?
no, Bear deserves to live. So we bring him back. We decide not to kill him. The Zatch and his buddy reunites. Everything's
Christ.
all fine and happy
He's
and
just
dandy.
skipping over the old man casually attempting to
That
molest
comes
Inga
next.
Will's
That comes.
child.
What's wrong with that? Uh,
Oh God.
we we make it back to town, and we have trouble trying to
So
fill the
full
time. So we got Ren and Nair to look at each other, and they said, "All right, cool. We're both moving in with Ingoel, and she doesn't have a problem with it." Uh, Zatch goes up to Ferris's house. She's making coffee and unsurprisingly not weed. Uh, Zatch cools himself off a bit. They have a conversation.
They
Someone
talk
tries to
smack about
walk it.
Sark.
Someone tries to walk in.
Lovingly.
Yeah, someone tries to walk into Ferris's house. It's the farmer girl who lives about 3 miles away from us, and she says they've been invited to a party, and that just has disaster written all over it. So I don't think we're going to be doing that today. What we ended up, what I think we're going to be doing anyways, is Zatch ended up teleporting over to Lum's house and fell onto my nice furniture. Tella comes in and we start talking about the bunker that I'm going to be fucking building and
And
how
they
she got
also
invited to
all
it.
talk smack about Sark.
Yes, of course we did. And then she reveals that she's been invited to a party for her dad's birthday.
her
Anniversary.
her father and
Anniversary.
mother's anniversary.
Thank you, Andrew and Dakota. So that's the thing, and she invited Zach and Loam to that anniversary. And that's it. That's all that happened. You haven't missed a single goddamn thing.
That was simultaneously in
Totally.
depth and completely skipped over the most important thing.
I don't give a fuck. Nothing happened.
That man put me in air jail, and you said nothing happened.
Yeah, because
Nothing
nothing happened.
Yeah,
Wow, we
I was
continue
there.
to say
I was
fuck
there. I
Sark
saw it
today.
happen. Nothing happened. How's that
Oh,
edible feeling there, Andrew?
and all you people were grumpy because we wanted to take the frogman home with us, along with all of the other animals that Sark kidnapped.
Yes.
Yes.
I don't remember being
Listen, you
Maybe
can
that's
keep your shit ass frog man.
He's
maybe
adorable,
that's
even
why
you
we didn't.
admitted it.
Once you gave actual art, I still hate clown.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, Inga, Will, and I were the only ones that were like, this one must live. And then Cece clapped eyes on him, and Cece was like, I am on team live with the frog. Live
He's-
with the frog.
He's a little
Say it,
goofy
don't think it,
looking
don't
in
say
the
it, don't
icon.
think it, don't say it, don't think it.
The pee pee poo poo man.
No.
Yeah, and then your Zatch's dad turns out to be behind all your problems and is going to destroy the world.
Yep.
I see art imitates life.
Jeez.
Ooh boy. And today we will begin with something very simple. Sark gets a knock on the door.
Oh boy. My house, which can somehow contain all of my spouses, my children, and my new pets.
Your house
True.
is like it's quickly becoming like the Weasley's house. Bitch just added
Yes.
on every
It's
new
very
person.
tall now.
Yeah. Except they're all just fuck buddies and not, relatives.
It's
Yes.
gonna be an impenetrable spire just on the outskirts of town. Yeah.
Judging by all of Sark's holes, nothing's going to be impenetrable.
It's the impenetrable tower of penetration.
Oh,
Well,
Oh god, I hate myself for saying that.
good,
I
you
don't.
should.
Say
Knock
more
on the
things
door.
like that.
You get a knock
yes,
on the door.
there is a slightly sleepy Sark answering the door.
Habit is standing there kind of awkwardly and it's like hey, I need advice again.
Is this about the child?
No. Not exactly, no.
Is it about my mother?
What? No, she's fine. She's been eating a lot and keeps getting bigger and it's slightly concerning, but nothing bad.
Oh, okay. Well, do you wish to come inside?
Sure. Uh
Excellent.
he awkwardly walks in and kind of rubs his face and I never really got to thank you for the advice from before.
Oh yes, yes, with the the plants. And then I told you to get him a child, but then you got him my mother, but now he has a child too.
Yeah, I kind of assumed when you meant child, you meant like pet, like like like.
Pet?
Well, yeah, because a lot of people consider their pets their children, and our relationship wasn't really that far along at the time, where a child seemed plausible and reasonable.
Oops.
Sark is taking a moment to stare deeply into the eyes of his newfound stolen pets. now, now under the impression that these too must be children.
Oh
God.
no.
Its little beady eyes
No.
just kind of stare up at you, and it gurgles a little before rolling over.
Burps and farts.
I can't wait for Sark to come running out into the middle of town screaming, Tiffany and I had kids.
I
What?
thought you were gonna end your sentence a lot earlier than you did. With
Oh.
I can't wait for Sark to come.
That
John,
edible is doing wonders.
it's legal where he comes from Twitch. Don't yell at
It
me.
is.
Yeah,
It is
better be.
absolutely legal.
Fuck you, John Goodman, you're next.
It's medical.
Is that a threat?
You fucking. We gonna kill John Goodman?
It's a
That's
fucking promise.
is John
It's
Goodman
not a
gonna
threat,
play
it's a
Xavius in
promise.
the movie? Anyway, Habit's just kind of looking at you as you're coming to this realization, and he puts his face in his hands, rubs his eyes. I, you know what? Maybe I less need advice and more need help.
Well, with what?
I haven't really talked about this too much, but can you get everybody around, like and meet me at the rest hall across the way?
Uh, define everybody. He looks slightly concerned.
Get Ingewill, Zach, Loam. I don't know if Ferris is still around. I think she went with somebody to go pick up stuff for Elena.
Oh, okay. I
Yeah,
can
like
gather everybody. He
yeah.
starts shuffling towards all of his spouses too.
You don't need to gather them, just like the folks you go out with and do the whole fighting bad guys and adventuring and all that stuff.
Sark is just gonna be like frozen in place, looking over his shoulder at Habit, like that does not clarify anything. It's exactly what I'm already doing.
He just
What?
takes a deep
Be
breath
better?
and rubs his face and just Ingewill, Zach, Loam, and you. You don't need to bring everybody from the house. You're good.
Oh, okay.
And he just
That's
quickly leaves.
Mm. Sark is going to stand still for just a couple more moments, debating and questioning
This
everything he's
morning
supposed
brain
to be
Sark.
doing right now.
This is morning brain Sark. No.
There's
Even
no
less
doubt.
thoughts than usual.
And Habit not only approached him with morning brain, he gave him the idea that pets are also children. So he's got a lot to think about this morning.
Not that pets are children, that they can be children.
Yeah.
Little does Sark know, he's the party's pet.
Yeah,
This is just
probably
gonna
for this
refuse
exact reason.
Oh boy.
Oh God,
God
y'all,
help us all.
y'all are
Wait,
on
we
some
forgot
shit.
this.
Forgot what? Oh yeah,
Forgot what.
yeah. Especially for John right now, my homie in the hospital. He's fine.
Yes.
Don't worry about it.
Okay.
Why can I talk as Cece?
I gave you
What?
control of CC
Oh,
Oh yeah, you did.
for the one day.
It's like I can talk as Cece. I
listen.
don't have character sheet. So I don't think there is one.
Should.
Sark is going to be attempting to enter Inkawill's house via his cat door. I don't.
It's still locked.
Oh, and in that case, he's just gonna.
No.
I can
stop
pass you
moving.
your level 20 sheet. I'm just driving right now.
No, it's all good.
Do it right now while
We're
you're
not gonna
driving.
need it for a little bit.
Oh no. Clawing at the door again.
Yes.
Crit.
Listen, look at those
Crit clawing
crits.
at the door.
I am destroying your door until you let me in. It's my door anyway.
22 damage to your door.
Is Ingewill even in there?
Yeah, she's in there.
You're just
Door
not gonna react to your door being ripped to pieces yet?
Well, you haven't damaged the door.
That's all. I'm gonna do this harder.
After a few swipes, you just start freaking out even louder.
Screaming.
Why don't you just knock on the front door like a normal person?
Nope, that's a
Just
1.
not enough.
You're just throwing things from your pack.
Disadvantage because distressed.
This is my door.
Why don't you
My
knock?
door. This is him knocking. It's his door.
Hey,
It was made for him. Why is it always locked and no one answers?
Hey, Sark, can you do me a favor? 1 second.
Wisdom save,
Can you
motherfucker.
make a wisdom save
Oh no.
at
You're
disadvantage?
proficient in them.
At disadvantage.
Oh, did you upgrade yourself again?
You failed. You're now in air jail.
You're just gonna hear yowling at the top of his lungs now.
See if
On
I
a
hear
bet.
that.
It will be, yeah. Roll to see if you can hear that.
Nope. Got a 13. I'm distracted by child.
Please let me fucking fail this. There's that, and
Don't
there's.
forget to roll for my
Yep.
mother.
Okay, yeah, I'll roll for your mother.
I didn't
Whoa.
fucking hear that.
Your mother doesn't hear shit either.
I'm gonna like walk outside and yell, "Shut the fuck up!"
Do I hear that?
You should.
No.
You've
You
soundproofed
have advantage
that
on
room.
perception checks, sir.
Soundproof the room. So he's...
If you can give yourself disadvantage on checks because you want to for fun reasons, I can do the same.
You know what? That's fair.
You also are in your soundproof bedroom, so
That's no.
normal
It's not
roll
sound-
would be fair. It's padded.
Playing with one of
What
What the
Ferris's
fuck do you think
vibrators.
I'm doing?
So,
You were playing with one of Ferris's prototype vibrators. That's what
I
you're doing.
assumed you just did that because you don't want to be woken up by shit like this. You've said it before.
Ring is gonna come around the side of the house and see Sark and go, "Hi."
Sark is gonna be freaking out. And he's gonna be like,
Gonna be making some
what
breakfast.
happened? I'm just trying to get into my door, into Inkawill's house, because I need everyone to meet up at the hall. And How did I get in air jail?
Well, you see, what had happened was, Inga will still not wanting people coming into her house uninvited for, reasons. So that's why that's currently locked. For the foreseeable future, she is requesting that you please kindly knock on the front door.
But this is my door.
And it's Inga Will's house, so she reserves the right to be able to close off the door whenever she wants to for her own personal privacy.
If I knock at my door, how come I can't go in my door? Loam, help! Get me down!
Loam, run away, run away.
What happened here?
Chuck the shield, chuck the shield.
Well, Sark was attacking the door, and the
I was
defense.
knocking.
You were hitting it with weapons. You were physically
I don't
attacking.
really care.
Anyways, automated defenses kicked in, specifically for Sark.
He's gone.
He'll smell some bacon coming out of Zatch's house on the way back.
That's great. He's not going over.
He's gonna hang out with his
So
sister.
Ring is gonna go ahead and release Sark. Here you go. Now, come
Sark
on.
is gonna immediately go back to attacking the cat door.
He's
Yeah.
just gonna be standing by his door, but she made this door for me. This is my door. I should be able to knock and go in my door.
And some circumstances have changed, so please, come on. Let's not make a scene more than you already have.
I'm only not making a scene until I get inside that house. And then I'm making a scene.
The threat.
It's
That's
all
not a threat.
internalized, so.
That's not a threat. That's a fucking promise.
So Sark has been let inside the house.
Disgruntled
Oh.
Sark going straight up to Ingowill, like, who
That's a
stole my
bold move.
door? Somebody stole my door. No one will let me in my door. You made that door for me. It's for me to enter through. And if I knock at that door, how come I have to enter the dumb door and not my door?
The dumb door. That is your door.
Did you need something, Sark?
Yes. Habit needs everybody to meet up at the hall thing.
Okay. I'll be there shortly.
Gonna glance around for a minute and very specifically looking over here to see if his door is blocked.
It is.
But what is it blocked by?
A large bookcase.
Sark's just going to suddenly look very hurt. And he's gonna sulk, slink, stomp all the way back out of Ingowill's house, huffing the whole time.
Have a nice day.
Nothing what?
Meanwhile, Ren's sitting there at the table drinking tea. Is he okay?
He'll be fine.
All right.
No, fine. Getting kicked out of my own house.
Not even your house, but okay. Good. He'll be fine. He's just, a cat.
Oh no, in Sark's brain, everybody that installed a door for Sark, that is an extension of his own home. That is his way into those buildings. They just happen to be entire separate parts of the house that are dedicated to specific friends instead of children and spouses.
Okay, Sark. You tell yourself that.
What about that door that you tried clawing into my own fucking house?
Sorry,
Without my
Sark, you've
permission.
been evicted.
Sark did get evicted. Listen, Loam, he was just trying to move you in.
Welcome to the neighborhoods.
Can you give me sleight of hand, Sark?
Sleight of hand.
I love that Sark enters everyone's home like the best friend in a 90s sitcom.
I mean, you're not wrong.
It's true. No, you don't undo the lock on the cat door.
Ahem. Ahem.
You hear in your own head, "What? I'm making breakfast. I can't exactly unlock shit. The front door's open.
Sark has still not
So's
been
the
told.
back door."
Sark has still not been told that this has been you in his brain the whole time. So he's just gonna be freaking out and running in circles.
Oh no.
Hey, Tristan, you mind going and getting the cat for me? I think he's having a panic attack.
The cat. Not even your uncle or Sark. No. The
No,
cat.
really?
Oh yeah, that's
No.
right. You have a back door now.
Uh,
The rabbit,
Your uncle, the
Sark's
cat.
mom follows.
The kid walks up to you,
Sark
Why would
is
I
grabs
feel
at
like
looking
that'd
your.
be?
extremely panicked. Like the
Why would I
voices.
feel
The
like that'd be?
voices are making bacon.
He tugs on your scarf.
Oh, voices are making bacon. Oh.
Why do I feel like that'd be a fucking children's book? My uncle, the cat.
My uncle the cat.
Sark will absolutely naturally hunch over and remember that this is Tristan. Poor traumatized Tristan. He doesn't need more trauma. The bacon voices will have to wait.
Voice. And the bacon voice is named Kevin.
My God.
He's just gonna start like motioning for you to follow him and like kind of pulling you sort of by your scarf very gently to the back door.
Oh, he'll absolutely follow, and as he's currently
As
now
you pass by
used
your
to
giant mother.
She's following along, kicking the dirt, like whenever it seems like Sark's getting distracted.
this. Sark's like, Mom, there's bacon voices.
You need something? I'm cooking breakfast. You hungry?
I can't even fathom the idea of food right now. The voices are making bacon.
I'd throw him some bacon.
He's going to immediately like do that cat crab jump back.
Not even realizing that he's eating fucking bacon.
Oh no, the thing is he's like jumped back because he's now thrown bacon at him and he was concerned the voices were making bacon. This is all a bunch of conspiracies that are coming at his face first
You're
thing in the
gonna hear in
morning.
his head. You should probably tell him what you came here for.
The rabbit is starting to eat the bacon.
I'm tempted to roll a sleight of hand to see if Cece's been stealing breakfast bits off of a preparatory plate that Satch has had.
Do it.
Okay, one sec.
I know what passive perception you have to beat. Good luck. Sark couldn't break into my house.
Sark has gone from having free reign to everyone's homes to being
I thought you would have had
evicted from
expertise in
everyone.
sleight of hand, but you don't.
I should, don't I?
I mean, it still wouldn't have helped.
No. I
It
think
would have
I
only been a
do.
22.
Yeah, I already have the sleight of hand is check marked.
That's just normal. That's not expert.
Oh.
Yeah.
I don't know how to differentiate.
I don't think he gets Sark gets expertise as a his subclass.
It was a 21.
Uh, I've been mage hand batting you away every time you try.
Oh, Cece, good, you're here. Habit needs all of us to go meet up with him in the
Why do you sound like
hall.
you're gonna have a breakdown?
There's voices that aren't the normal voices, and then Ingo will kick me out of my home, or her home, but my door, she even blocked it off. Now I can't come in through my door here either.
Look, it was just locked. I hadn't gotten around to opening it this morning. And I'm in the middle of cooking. And it's highly complicated, so I can't exactly
Highly
ask the
complicated
kid.
cooking, you say?
Not the cooking, the lock.
I'm sure Tristan could figure it out. He's a
Tristan
smart
shaking his head
boy.
no. He
Sark's
is a
ears are
smart boy, but
Sark's just gonna have like airplane ears and just
it's
like
a
pick
magical lock, okay?
just gonna pick Tristan up and be like, never doubt yourself. You can do anything.
He's shaking his head at that, or nodding his head at that.
It's about to say stop arguing with Sark.
He kind of like
You can do
ruffles
anything but
your,
win an argument with Sark.
kind of like ruffles your hair, and like the fur on top of your head. Like little
Excellent.
3-year-old hands.
Huzzah. Sark gets to purr first thing in the morning.
Gives you a hug and then wiggles out of your arms.
He's only letting go because he knows Tristan needs food. Otherwise, he would kidnap your child and take him with him to Loams.
Do we need loam too?
Yes, that's where I'm headed next.
No, I'll just tell him. It's all good.
Listen, third time's the charm. Someone's gotta let me in.
Telepathically saying to loam. Sark's coming by to tell you to go to the meeting hall.
God fucking damn it.
Oh, but before he leaves, he is also going to do the cat greetings, the tabaxi greetings.
Neither of you are actual tabaxis.
What Sark believes is tabaxi greetings.
Which is
The
Usually
combination of the head bunting and the
oh
bread mixing.
you're casting catnap.
If he had magic, it would be catnap.
I know. I want Dakota so badly to just let you be able to cast catnap once a day.
Also, for the record, Sark, you've missed a very important thing from leveling up.
Oh, what did I miss?
Anything you're proficient in gets at least a +10 from rolls.
Really?
Yes.
Oh. Oh, I forgot.
No. It's the roll is a minimum of 10. So
Yeah.
anytime you roll,
Yeah,
anytime you
I
roll,
said
if
it
you
wrong.
get lower than a 10, it automatically becomes a 10.
Yes.
Yes.
That would have been 10 plus 12.
No. It's not plus 10. It's
It turns
becomes
so
the
if
4 into a 10.
yeah.
yeah. So
Yeah. So
Yeah.
if Sark
22.
rolls a 9, Sark rolls a 9 on like an attack roll, it becomes a 10. If Sark rolls
Just skills that
27,
have just skills.
it's still a 27. Oh, just skills?
Right. Ability checks.
Yes.
Well,
Okay.
it's been a while since I played
No,
Rogue.
I understand.
But
I was looking at rogue stuff and
I fucking knew it wasn't everything becomes plus 10.
No, it just minimum 10 roll anything you're proficient in.
Oh yeah, you've had that since level 11.
Yeah, Sark Bear forgets about it.
Oh. Do. Poor Sark could have achieved so much more.
little bit.
That still wouldn't have been enough to get through the lock.
Oh,
You paid for
no,
the nice
but-
shit.
For what shit?
You paid for the nice lock.
Yeah.
It's a 25 to unlock it. Would have been a 22. You have a 22 minimum goal.
Listen, you don't know. Maybe he stole Ferris's dexterity gloves and thought it was gonna help.
Yeah, that would bring. That wouldn't
Yeah,
change
that-
your dexterity at
I
all.
know. I know.
Mhm.
Unless Dakota wanted to be mean and make them put them to 19, even though you're above it.
It would. If you put them on, it would.
Huh?
I just realized
It would lower your shit if you put them on.
with this skill information, I also forget about the big minimum of 10. It would have been a 27 on that sleight of hand.
Oh, then you would have stolen some bacon.
Hell yeah.
He's getting all the good snacks.
Cece stole some bacon that she would have been given anyway,
Like a child.
like an impatient cat.
Like an actual cat.
Yes.
This is why I'm a dog person.
Too late. Sark has found your abode.
Yeah, well, he's already waiting outside for you.
It's oh. Like his eyes light up, and then he's like, "Wait a second." This
Did the
eliminates
bacon
100%.
voices talk to you?
Oh, he wouldn't have put that together.
Oh, I know you wouldn't have.
What do you want?
No, he's gonna sideways glance at your house and kind of kick at the ground because now he has zero opportunity to try to get into the house because you're not even in there.
That's my ground you're kicking. If you want something, just say it.
That's my ground.
How dare you?
Get off my lawn.
We're all supposed to be meeting habit.
Fair.
I told you where.
In the hall, he says uncertainly but pointing.
Pointing at the big building.
Alright. He just walks away into the
No.
hall.
No! Sark was gonna pretend they were best buddies and walk with him.
Holy shit.
Dude, Morning Sark is just the best character.
He's just a needy, clingy, petulant child.
Which is not much different from how he usually is.
Ooh.
It's just a different flavor.
It's a different like level. It's like
Yes.
it's like the evolved form of regular Sark.
Evolved form of Sark. I don't know if I ever want to interact with the evolved Sark. So I'll come over here.
Well, you just did.
I don't like it.
You just don't like it because you refuse to eat your bacon.
I have been eating my. I almost called it vegan bacon just to fuck with everybody. It's not. It's
I
bacon
hate
bacon.
that. It better be bacon, you
Zach
motherfucker.
could never be a vegan. He likes meat.
And milk.
Yeah. All right.
Everybody kind of comes in and Habit just looks looks around and shakes his head a bit and it's like all right. I need your guys' help. I guess it's mostly just trying to find some folks.
Okay.
Oh, trying to
Which
find people.
folks?
Dutch is just gonna like hold his hand reassuringly.
He's gonna give it a bit of a squeeze and then take a deep breath. So, Loam, you know a bit about this, but I'll explain everything for everybody else. I have 3 siblings, 2 younger brothers and a sister, and well, we basically got run out of our home and ended up at a monastery about 6, 7 years ago. After about a year, something happened, and well, the long and short of it is, in order to get the money to take care of it, I sold myself. That's how I met up with Loam and ended up down there. And I was wondering if you guys could help me go check on them.
Of course.
Maybe
Where are
bring them
they?
in the mountains east of Tilbury.
Okay.
Hmm. It's a very inconvenient time for Ferris to be busy, because that's usually Ferris's preferred terrain.
Yeah,
You're going to be coming with us to give us well, the better read of things.
of
Where to
course.
look.
I'm not gonna just send you guys off. I just
Everyone else does.
well, that's because usually you're being sent off by people who can't deal with things. I think.
Wait, you can deal with things?
I mean, I could spend the next 6 months getting there, or I could ask you guys, and we could go in like a day
Where are we going?
east of Tilbury.
Were you not paying attention this whole time?
Nope. Sorry, my mind is distracted by other things. Going to Tilbury? We're avoiding Tilbury so I don't burn it to the ground then.
We're not going to Tilbury.
We're going past it.
No. To the mountains east of it.
Think of it as a reconnaissance mission. Reconnaissance?
Oh, I've already said that
That's a
about
big word for you.
Yeah, I've already sent a message to Tilbury warning them that I'm coming to burn it down. So you know.
That's great. Well,
I'm sorry.
Even Sark was confused at using the word.
the thing
I
is,
just need
he
that to
didn't
be.
even.
That's not canon. You did
The
not
thing
say
is,
that.
he didn't even use it properly.
No.
This is not a reconnaissance mission.
It's not. He was trying to tell Inga, well, think of it as one so she'd pay more attention.
Oh God.
So do we have to go there quietly, or can we just bring the airship?
We can bring the airship. They're
Bring the
not.
airship, but we're avoiding Tilbury.
Yeah, the monks are fine. The worst thing is they're monks. They're usually a little odd. That's nothing.
Monks? That could bring my wife.
I am holding my tongue back, asking which one.
Which one?
Loam says it anyways. Okay.
You know, Rowana.
No, I don't know. Rowana.
This might
Why
be the
would you?
only. This might be the only one you know, because you see her at the bar and she constantly is asking people to wrestle.
Yeah, but I don't know them by name.
Fair.
They've never come up to me saying hi, I'm Rowana. They've
You're
always
right.
just sort of
Maybe
been
we'll just
like,
get to you the
let's
normal.
wrestle, and I just want to
Oh.
enjoy my fucking drink.
Take your medicine, dear.
No.
No.
Take your medicine or I'll show up.
Do it. You won't.
All right, come here, Lufthansa. I have a job now.
Oh Lord.
All right. Well, let's go ahead and get the airship and get this taken care of. And I promise I won't stop at Telberry. Can I stop at Telberry just to throw down one meteor swarm?
No,
Just one?
not
Why
No.
don't-
yet.
Why don't you just throw it in their general direction on our way back to town so they don't know it's us?
I want them to know.
Where's your other husband?
Huh?
There was only one of them in your house. Where's your other husband?
What are you talking about?
Can you give me a wisdom check, Sark? At disadvantage.
Uh-oh.
I'm just making a lot of those today.
No. Yeah, no. Never mind.
No.
Continue.
Would that be
Anyways.
with the +5 because Zatch is over there?
God, it would be. Okay.
It would be with a 6. That'd be a 19.
All
Probably
right.
still not enough.
No, that's enough. You remember as
'Cause
you
I was-
were
Gonna try and roll.
this only matters to Sark. Sark, as you're thinking, where's your other husband? You realize something about the Ren you saw. The Ren you saw had just ram horns that didn't curl up into the halo.
Mm-hmm.
So you may now think this is a third Ren.
Oh boy.
Your
Because
other
it
husband.
it looks different from either of them.
My God,
The new one were never mind.
I wish I never said anything.
We're headed off to the airship now. Come on.
Sark
Let's
was
go.
gonna ask a question and then remembered he wasn't supposed to say anything about the things that he knew, so he immediately ended it with no further explanation.
Hang on. Give me another wisdom check to see if that actually did happen. Or wisdom save. All right, it did.
That's a 18 plus 6.
4.
And we're on the ship. And I haven't. I
Ah.
still need to.
So,
Sark will
Clean.
now be under the impression that Ingo Will's eggs are from this third husband.
no.
Can I get? I need fight over who gets to roll a D100.
But we all roll a D100 first, and then just.
You're right.
All right. Oh, it looks like it's Sark, unless CC can come in for the save.
Roll for
For the
CC.
wanna-
save.
D100 for CC, I can do that.
I can do it.
I can too.
Oh, you're right. You can do it
Oh,
that
so
way.
can CC.
All right. So 2. We'll just we'll take all these.
I don't think
You
it really
will-
matters. I think Sark just wins anyways.
You will encounter several things on your way. The first thing just before you reach the edge of the continent, you see a giant eagle with something shiny in its claws.
Shiny.
And it's flying up like what's the word, across from you, so you could, if you wish,
Perpendicular.
perpendicular, thank you. So if you
You're welcome.
wish, you could try to get it to drop it or do something.
Here, birdie, 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 birdie.
I think it would be animal handling.
Well, but I'm not physically touching it, so I
I
wasn't
mean,
sure.
it's like it's a way. All right, so 6 plus 2, so that's 17. Yeah, the it is a big eagle. It is
Jesus.
like
It is Jesus.
Jesus, eagle.
oh, Gigas.
Jesus.
Ah, the Jeagle.
Like
The Deagle.
it flies down and lands, cawing at you, and you can see it has a big ornate chest in its claws.
Oh boy.
And it's just kind of cawing at you, making weird eagle noises that I don't know what they actually are.
Trying to foot.
Slark's just trying to, like, attempt to give scraps of, like, food, like rats that he's killed on the ship or whatever.
You just huck a few rats in front of it.
Yeah, he's trying to share food so that it'll, like, stop flying and choose to chill.
It did land. It landed in
Oh,
front
okay.
of you when you see the chest in one big claw. Let's see.
I'm gonna cast guidance on Sark.
Oh,
Uh-oh.
lovely.
Are you throwing me at it?
No, I'm giving you a D4 in your next ability check.
yeah, hit
Oh,
me with
that's what
another
that is.
animal handling and throw me that D4.
Excellent.
You get to add a whole 1 to it.
Oh boy.
But that is
boy.
still a 19. Because proficient.
Oh wow! All right,
Oh,
yeah,
never
you
mind. That is a 27.
D7.
See, sharing food is the way.
you you toss like there's a small pile of dead rats, and it just looks at you, looks at the rats, looks at the chest it's carrying, just gobbles up the rats and flies off, leaving the chest behind.
It's like I can't eat this chest, but these rats.
I want to
Interesting.
poke the chest with my sword.
It is an actual chest.
Ah, good. I'll go back to habit.
Cool.
I can. I would have had to have done it before you. So if you want guidance, you gotta let me know you're going to roll.
Oh, I didn't know you had an unlimited supply of guidance anyway.
It is a cantrip.
Yes.
Oh. Yeah. Sark was just trying to investigate to make sure that it didn't have traps.
Well,
Well, we know it's not a mimic.
there are no traps, and upon opening it,
Rolls
you
a trap.
Realize it's empty.
no, it is filled with very fancy noble people's clothes, and then underneath, a bunch of them between.
Ingo Will steps away a second. She sees noble people's clothes.
Hang on, and between that, you pull out a bejeweled ivory drinking horn.
Oh,
Oh,
with the Bejeweled app.
give that to the alcoholic.
Which one?
Worth
Yeah, either one of us.
it's about 7,000 gold if you don't want to keep it.
Make a nice present for my mom.
Sark is probably gonna wind up offering first.
Offering what?
Who?
You broke up a
The
little bit there.
bejeweled thingamajigs
To who?
to Cece.
Oh, you're trying to marry Cece now. I understand.
Oh God. How does Cece feel about this?
Listen,
I don't give her any discounts.
Sark
How does
occasionally
Cece feel about being wooed?
Sark occasionally goes out of his way to try and share shiny trinkets with Cece because it was his fault she was almost burned at the stake. She's gonna at everyone for suggesting him marrying her.
No one is suggesting that. No one wants to subject you to that.
No, but he's doing that to the audience.
Take shiny to pocket.
Hex is like, is boat sex the Mile High Club in this universe? It's a flying boat, so yes.
What sex is like a fucking Tuesday in this universe?
Yeah, we gotta keep Sark off of boats that include Riz.
Or just away from Riz in
Yeah,
general.
we just gotta keep you away from Riz.
Well, they live
Even
It'd be
though
real
you're
hard
now,
to do.
so.
I know.
Riz can fuck as loudly as
Let's see, how
if
many
they
how
want,
many
just
days is he
away from
willing to
Sark.
wait until he teaches Sark?
It's been 5 so far, so 8. You
He's
got,
willing to wait 80.
got about 3 months.
Jesus Christ.
Got
We
3
have
months
time.
until Sark knows how to fuck.
I feel
We
like
have
he's
time.
only willing to wait that long because someone told him he was a literal kitten. And he's like, no, too young.
Give it a little more time in cat years. That works out.
3 more months, he'll be an adult cat.
All right.
Riz is about to be cheating.
Is it cheating if it's with Rowena?
I was gonna say, technically, if Riz has risen up the other spouses. They're all Sark's spouses.
Oh God. I like how you picked Rowena, the other one that barely knows what sex is.
Yeah, but she's also the biggest, and that's what he would go for.
Giant
I thought he
woman.
would go for men.
Oh, he's going for Greg then.
Greg is not your spouse. Fuck off.
No, Greg is not my spouse, but if he's
Greg
going
is
for
not
the biggest
fuckable.
dude,
Greg is barely
fuckable.
sentient.
You just need a better imagination.
Greg is barely
Greg
sentient.
has the intellect to learn to read, and that's it.
Barely sentient.
Like
Greg
he
is
is-
an amoeba.
he's an almost like animal.
Just like
Jesus.
Sark's at least evolved. All right.
That would be the perfect couple.
The next thing you run into is a fairy dragon just darting around in the sky over in the middle of the ocean.
Oh god.
I feel like this is Ingawill's time to shine.
Yep,
Yeah, I think that's exactly what everyone else is thinking too.
it is. Is Ingwell gonna recruit this dragon into her army of dragons?
I don't know.
Gonna get yourself a fairy dragon follower? Or is your child trying to kidnap this dragon?
I think Ring is the one who would attempt to do something more than Inga will. Ring is gonna go attempt to catch the fairy dragon.
It is. It sees Ring and it's like you can tell it immediately has that like dog brain thought of friend. and just they are now chasing each other around the deck.
Okay. Ring's just gonna play with it. Inglewood is going to allow it.
All right. Wow, I can't find
I
it.
feel like Sark and Cece are gonna wind up joining in.
Potential.
Ash is just hanging back with Habit, watching all this unfold.
Loam's regretting his life choices, watching half of the entire party running in circles with a fairy dragon.
He's staring off the side of the boat, wondering if a height from this fall could kill him.
Habit is lingering near you to stop you from jumping.
That is when as he's thinking about jumping, a portal opens up right here, and an arm sticks through.
Hi, Gale.
Yeah, I saw this. I'm just gonna admit it. I have a random encounter thing. It's just Gale. You just rolled the Gale encounter.
We get Gale. All right. Can I chop his hand off? I'm kidding.
Wind
Gale?
Wind
Baldur's
blows.
Gate.
Yeah, it's a Baldur's
Oh.
Gate thing. Wind blows through the portal, and the hand is just reaching through for something.
High five.
It kind of weirdly sits there for a second, high fives to you again, and then pulls back, and the portal closes.
Get out of
That's
here,
great.
you puppy. We'd let him on. He was gonna try and fuck us.
What?
This is Gale without the patch.
Oh no.
I need context.
No.
In Baldur's Gate, you can romance characters, and he was broken, where he would immediately think you're into it after
Oh.
like one thing.
You didn't even have to do the one thing. He was always tagged as your companion.
Jesus.
Yeah, that's why I slept with him and then I dumped him
Oof.
immediately.
After an
Don't
hour or
say it,
two
don't say it, don't think it.
pee pee boo boo man chasing around the fairy dragon, Ring passes out like a cat, just kind of flops over. Just, I'm done now. Flops over, basks, and falls asleep. And a large pigeon with a pouch attached to one leg lands on him.
On Ring?
Yes.
Roll to see if it poops.
Anyways.
Why do you want that to happen? What possessed you to say that?
It's a pigeon.
Did you just roll acrobatics to grab it?
Yep. Sark's gonna pounce on the bird.
You manage to grab it, and it's freaking out in your hands.
I mean,
the little
Sark
bag.
panicked. He thought the pigeon was gonna try and steal Ring. So.
Like a fat little pigeon was gonna steal Ring. This fucking person-sized dragon.
Okay, look me dead in my online eyes and tell me that our crew has not run into weirder shit.
Dead in my online eyes.
Listen, I'm not saying a pigeon wouldn't try to. Wait, it's
Look
not a
at me.
seagull.
Dead in my online eyes.
Seagulls are the ones that try to steal babies.
Technically, so do giant hawks and eagles. The hawk and eagle
That
didn't have
edible
any
has-
fat
in Ring.
pigeon.
That edible has fucked Andrew right up.
The bird is freaking out, and the little pouch on its leg is jingling loudly.
Can I check to see
Yeah.
what's inside the pouch?
Yes, you may have to calm the animal or give me a dexterity check.
Or
I'll give you a
fucking kill it.
dexterity check.
Just an option.
I'll give you a dexterity check, sure.
I'm too far away for guidance.
Wow,
but
alright.
You didn't need it.
You didn't need it. You just slipped the thing off its leg and you just.
Then Sark eats it.
What does Sark do with it as it's freaking out and its little pouch is opened?
Oh, he's trying to pet the pigeon.
With the claws open?
No, maybe.
Yes.
Sark's just gonna hear in his head, eat it. Eat it.
Sark
know what?
is going to be horrified.
You know what, ladies
And
and
he's
gentlemen?
going to thrust it towards Cece.
Spider-Man has been seen grabbing pigeons out of the air. You know what he's been doing with them? He's eating them!
Okay, Jameson. Alright, I'm gonna open up this little pouch and see what's inside.
Inside is a note along with a golden locket, or it's slightly smaller than a pocket watch, but it's like locket shaped. But you open it and it's a watch, and there's a picture in the other side. So it's both.
I see. What does the note say?
Hope this made it to you, and then it's signed about 5 years ago.
This poor bird's been flying around with it for 5 years.
I'm going to assume this never reached its recipient. What does the picture look like?
It is a furbulk and a turtle holding a baby that is indescribable.
A portal.
I
That's
need
really
image
interesting
reference.
considering how
torbold.
those are the two most like naturally like hippie creatures in D&D. So having them have their picture taken has just got to be just horrifying for them.
Yeah, that's what you got. It's like
I need to know if Cece's any better at calming down this pigeon than Sark is.
Just Cece, just eat the. She's gonna.
Does CC just eat?
Please let Cece eat the pigeon.
Cece has pocketed the shiny.
Well, yeah, that was the
Yeah,
horn
that's
thing
before. Yeah.
Jeez.
Sauce.
Need an animal handling to see if you can calm the pigeon down. Because Sark tried, but he was the one that grabbed it, so it's freaking out. A 16. That's better than what Sark rolled, isn't it?
Yeah, that's much better. The pigeon slowly calms down, and you're now it's just all those pictures of people who pick up birds with one hand, and it's just staring at you like, what?
Excellent. We got a free messenger pigeon.
Whether or not it's effective, given that this apparently didn't get delivered for
Well,
5 years, is, up for debate.
yeah, I mean, it got to someone.
Not to someone. Oh,
clearly
God.
the intended recipient. 5 strangers in a flying boat.
Joke's on you. It totally was. The intended recipient was supposed to go to random people to just celebrate their marriage and their newborn child.
Right.
I'd
Listen,
like to
what are you
show off
doing?
our disgusting ass. I like to show off our disgusting ass child to everyone.
Listen, you just said that they were like hippies, so they want everyone to know they brought this new, pure, innocent life into the world.
Yeah, pure and
CC will
innocent life
probably
is.
keep this pigeon, yes.
Okay.
And name it Pee Pee!
Pee-pee! Pee-pee!
EP.
Oh my
It
god.
it happily sits on your shoulder and just vibes.
Now we can ask Cece, how's your PP?
What's Ingowell doing with
What
the
have-
locket and stuff? Because
What
if
have we
Ingowell
done?
doesn't want it, Sark will take it from her.
You may have it.
Oh, sweet. Sark has
Sark will
uncovered
take
his
it
side
from her.
mission. Sark collects side quests that they may or may not ever want to do.
And the final thing you run into is just just as you get past Telbury, you run into it. You know the Wright brothers plane?
Oh, God.
Yes.
You essentially run into that, but it's all made of metal, and there's tiny like engines on the back shooting fire down
So
to
an
keep it
actual
actually
plane?
flying. Yeah, it's actually flying, but the little engines
Is it
are
trying to? Is it trying to crash into us?
no. And you just hear him screaming though as he
How far
gets
away is he?
100 feet.
Um, telepathically try and reach out to him and be like, "Where's the other big ship? Do you need assistance?"
Just in your head, you hear, I don't know how to land this thing. I don't know if I can
Oh,
land it.
Oh, hold on, I got this. I am going to cast Dimension Door and land on that ship,
All
on that
right.
level plane. I'm going to lift the pilot out as we're heading over the ship and toss him off, and then I
You're
guess
gonna
at this
toss him
point I'd be
off? Wow.
damn! Didn't
yeah, I
know you
figured
swung that way, Lom.
I fuck you. I'm gonna jump off this thing and land in the fucking water if you don't fucking stop. Then I'm gonna cast Misty Step and land back on the ship.
Beautiful. He's just like, thank you. Thank you. Oh, God. It's been 2 days. Do you have any food?
Sure.
I
Shouldn't
will
we?
lead him towards food
Couldn't we try
and
to?
water.
Yeah, he's sun
And hopefully
bleached.
not your cock.
Definitely not.
He's just gonna be happy to take whatever he can get.
Shouldn't we be trying to kidnap that dude's like equipment for Ferris as a present?
Not
It can
that
be
shit's
her.
going in the water.
How
It's her
big is it?
souvenir.
It's
Sark,
like
Sark, you have failed to grasp the gravity of the situation. Why get her the remains of the equipment when we can get her the man that made the equipment?
We can get her a man.
it's about 25 feet across the whole way. It's big enough, and it's also gone. Like it was
Yeah,
never
it's
not.
gone.
It was never not going up. Because the engines on the back were pointed like up and forward, so it was kind of like a Breath of the Wild, or not Breath of the Wild, Tears of the Kingdom machine, where just it was constantly going up and forward, and it's just gone. It's
Oh, okay.
It despawned.
it's just going.
It left our render distance and despawned.
Cece said she was half expecting Loam to have some sort of aeroplane knowledge.
He knows how to disable one.
And that is your that is
Eventful flight.
your mildly
No,
eventful flight.
Hold on. You've introduced an NPC. Now we need the whole backstory.
Yeah. You have to interrogate this man.
No, he needs a nap. I cast sleep.
Rude.
Fuck off.
As you start
I'm
the
kidding.
interrogation, you're just like, you ask him his name, and he's like, Zabnis Babel.
Sark is going to
Sounds like he had an
diligently
aneurysm. How
Sark is
unfortunate.
diligently going to be trying to commit Zaz's Babelschnut to his memory.
Good.
Zaz's Babelschnut.
A very German.
Is it? I don't know.
And you arrive at the monastery.
Oh, the pixels.
Just give it a second.
There it is.
Oh
Oh,
boy.
hello.
I like the scale down in the corner.
Yeah, ignore that. It's from the map thing. Shut up. It's,
I think he was genuinely complimenting.
I don't know.
I kind of was, but now I'm like, yeah, take it as the backhanded compliment you thought it was. Fuck you.
What do you mean?
Because somehow
compliment? I'm
3
uncapable.
meters is 16, 13, 10, and 7.
Exactly. I literally don't know what that's supposed to mean.
I don't know
Like,
either.
when I saw this map, I was genuinely like, this has got to mean something, but it means nothing to me.
It probably means 3 meters versus the outside, the inside of this house, and then the inside of the fortress.
Oh,
And then
that
there's
might be
this
it.
means 4 meters. But it's the same size as the 3 equals 7.
Yeah.
No, it's 3 minus 7, so it's -4 meters.
Ah, gotcha. Alright. This the place have it?
Yeah. I don't know when they got those. He points to the catapult thing, and just like, but this is pretty much it.
Time to find me another monk.
Other than that, does it look like it changed at all?
Not really. Place seems the same. And you see a large
Big man.
bear man.
Big
It's
man.
Bear.
Hit you.
Bear.
Hit you with dreadlocks.
walking
his
Hit you if you
Self-insert.
didn't take care of your hair.
walking up to all of you and giving you a side eye. Then sees Habit. Well, I'll be damned. And who are
I think
your
it's a little too
guests?
soon. Okay, so a mediocre approach.
Whatever Riz you're emanating just wants none of it.
Good.
You got this, Habit? Or do you need one of us to talk for you?
Habit looks at you and looks at him, and he's like, "This is Bjorn.
Bear.
Yeah.
Can
Bear?
Can Bjorn please make a wisdom saving throw? DC 22.
His name is Bjorn
He
Ursa,
has a plus
so it can be
6.
Bear Bear.
He's fine.
Yeah, he's good.
This is Bjorn. These are my friends. He kind of leans in his actions, like, what word did we want to use? Partner?
This is,
Partner. This is
this
my
is
partner.
human, dragon,
that-
cat, other cat, and rock.
And that's Loam. The reason I'm still alive right now. And the others are the other reason I'm still alive right now.
I also happen to be the cousin of his husband.
He looks at
What?
all of you, gets
What? That just very confused at Sark's like labeling them husbands.
I hope everyone else has noticed, but Ring is fucking gone.
Yeah, Ring
Yeah.
Ring
Goodbye.
zoomed away.
Ring took off.
Ring said, "Fuck you nonsense, I'm exploring."
Come on. I know why you're here.
Well, that makes it easier.
And he
We're gonna explore that house. That house looks awfully lonely not being explored.
if you want to. Do you want to go explore the house?
Sark is gonna explore it.
Okay.
Sark
Well-
is easily distracted.
On your way forward, Bjorn's explaining. Dear, you're Ingewill's still wearing the glasses at all times, right?
Yeah.
Can I get a perception check?
Oh wait, can you?
No. Don't forget the +6 because of that.
Nope, nope.
Oh, it's not a
Nope.
save.
Yeah.
It's not a saving throw.
Oh, right.
Nope. All right.
It happened. Ingewill goes blind.
You don't
She
notice a
stops
damn
seeing
thing.
anything.
See a fucking thing.
The boys.
I'm not a single damn thing.
You don't notice a damn thing.
Her perception is so low, she forgot she took the glasses off and put them on top of her head.
Got that grandma, what's it, where you put the little things around the ends and wear it on your
Loops.
neck. Well, good news is the boys have been doing fine. Problem is, your sister. And Habit's just shaking his head. Yeah, that sounds about right.
Calling your sister a problem?
Has been since
I'm kidding.
has been since she was the day she was born and immediately tried to bite my mother.
Oh?
Yeah. It's like it's a whole thing. It wasn't fun. I don't know. And Sark,
Sounds like she's
Another
not the only
time.
one that got that trait.
Sark, can I get a stealth roll from you?
Absolutely.
This is the monastery's gay porn shoot.
No, this is a small. Well, it's small to the people who are living there. As you see a giant bear woman standing over a cooking fire and a big pot, just humming to herself.
That's what Andrew consumed before the session.
It did. It's wearing off now.
Sark
another.
will
No. because I don't
Knock.
have good trips when they're too much.
That's fair.
Like, I don't need to be having round 3, 4, and 5 today. 'Cause I'm gonna have
Okay.
round 2 in a couple of hours.
Have fun with that.
I won't.
Sark is going to do the knocking.
Wow.
Yep.
You
You're
knock here.
she turns to you and goes, "Oh, hello."
Hi. What's your name?
Yorna.
I hate you.
Yorina.
Yorina.
I hate you. I hate all of you so much.
I haven't even done anything, dang.
You're right. I hate those two. Astrid.
Astrid. What you cooking?
Stew.
Is it people? Kidding.
It is a lovely
Air stew.
it's so it's pork. It's a pork, potatoes, carrots.
It's long pork. Excellent. Is she inviting me into this household?
She
Is she
is being welcoming and is like, would you like some?
excellent? Sark is distracted by a giant woman with food.
And she will happily feed the tiny cat man.
Excellent. Sark is going to start asking her about habit and the events that are going on.
Oh, you're one of his friends. He showed up 5, 6 years ago, going around 3 little ones. The middle child, she was sick. Apparently, something had given them a scare and a slight bit of a scratch during the night. Poor thing didn't deserve what happened, but it's just not anything really we could do.
Hmm. And what happened?
Well, she ended up losing the arm. There wasn't really anything we could do. Not that it's really affected her that much, considering, but we don't really judge here.
Openly.
Did they ever figure out what attacked them?
No. It was something in the woods to the south of us, but we never really got around to what it was. Although, when we send people out to go hunting, apparently, well, they hear weird things, and, well, they have since then, pretty much. Hasn't really been any attacks or anything. Most of our folks know how to take care of themselves. There was, so we think it was just something that saw a bunch of poor, skinny little ones and took it upon itself to try and get one away, so to speak. She was sickly enough as it was.
Mm-hmm. And why is this house separate from the rest of the fortress?
Oh, my husband's in charge, and whoever's in charge gets the house because they have to do all the. Well, this might be a monastery, but everyone's got to deal with money somewhere. We can only take care of ourselves, so the reward for taking on that problem is the house. That's pretty much it.
And being this far from the fortress and not having all the protection that the fortress has to offer, you guys don't experience weird things with this creature in the woods?
Well, we're not that far. It's a quick run into the building. But worst we get are weird noises here and there. But then again, we live in the woods. You'd hear that even in there.
Right, right. Are there children that are supposed to be in this house?
Oh, here? No, no, no. You actually see her turn red a bit, and it's like, we've been trying, but, some things just take their time. The only children here are Habit's younger siblings.
Sark is going to look very confused. Doesn't that just make them your children? Wouldn't that make you Habit's mother now? If a bunch of orphans showed up?
Well, I suppose we're adoptive parents, but there aren't any of our own, if that's what I assumed you meant.
I don't understand the difference.
She looks at you and then and kind of just takes you in for a second as she hears you say that. And is like, do you?
No, the Muffin Man.
That is not my place to teach you about these things. So,
Bless her.
enjoy your food.
He's going to be very confused before he attempts to go rejoin the rest of the group with the information that he has gathered from the.
All right, what is Ring doing?
Ring is over here dancing.
Just in the middle of the place dancing.
Yeah.
Like
You try to
Ring
get-
took my edible.
Kidnapped it.
Swiped off of Zatch's fucking person.
There's a young dragonborn, a younger dragonborn, that decides to join in, and you know that dog and the kid that are dancing. It's that they're just.
Yeah. That's all it is. It's just Ring likes being the center of attention because they're a prismatic dragon. So and they were bored, so they went to go get attention.
And Bjorn is leading everyone inside. I can't remember the meme. It's like a meme thing. Bjorn leads everyone inside. Here we go. I found the video. I have to put this in D&D out of context before I forget. Bjorn leads you inside, and let's see if I can do this. Nope. Nope. No, one more? One more? No. Yes? Hang on. Yes, there we go. Ah. Leads you inside.
Huh.
It's like, I'll go get the kid. Let's take a seat here for a moment.
The fuck?
Take a seat, he says. Sark gonna snoop. Sark's gonna snoop. He can't wait and sit still. He's
Stealth.
gonna.
You're not even with us. You don't even know he's asked
Yeah,
us
you
to
don't
sit
even
down
know
and wait.
where. Yeah.
You don't know where we are.
I didn't realize that the screen had changed.
Our guy RL.
Sark lost track of the group. Instantly went into I'm gonna sneak around mode.
Sark psychically had that one perception happen to upon seeing the map change.
Actually, yeah,
Thought we were
Sark doesn't know where you are currently. Just sees Ring and a
No.
Dragonborn dancing.
I was gonna say, yeah, he was distracted with Ring and the other child dancing, so I'll put him in the shadow.
But there is in the room there are several people around that are just sitting around talking or eating or relaxing. And Habit just looks around at you guys and goes, thanks for being here. This means a lot. I haven't seen them in a while.
Fine.
You know,
Oh.
we're always going to be here for you.
Yeah. Also, he looks over at Loam and is like, "Don't worry. They're probably going to be really excited to meet you. And once I tell them about you, I'll make sure they don't bother you too much."
If that's how you want to go about it. I don't mind meeting people as long as
See
they're
names.
You do.
under control.
Bjorn. Don't forget Bjorna.
Yeah, Bjorina.
He hates us.
I know he does.
Just sounds like you called her hand sanitizer.
She's
Bjorna?
Astrid.
Yes.
Bjorna sounds like a hand sanitizer?
No, he said Burina.
Oh.
I-
It does kind of sound like Neutrogena.
Dog food, Purina.
So what
I
they're
named the
serving us
wife
here is we're all eating Purina.
I named the wife Purina.
I named the wife dog.
God.
Okay. Bring in the children or the Sark bullshit.
Yeah, Sark, what are you doing now?
Excellent. Well, everyone else kind of went off without Sark, and Sark was distracted by
We didn't go off without you. You left us.
dancing children.
No,
You left
we
us. You split up the group.
we left without Sark.
You did.
Please continue to have this perception, because it's absolutely true.
I love this.
I mean, does this child seem in any way suspicious?
Just the child? It's just a young. It's like a 20-something dragonborn that's just vibing with Ring.
That's a child, the Sark. He's 30.
Listen, I thought you said that it was younger than Ring.
No, I said it's
Oh.
young, but not as young as like Habit's little siblings.
Oh.
Ring's just sitting here vibing, dancing,
Yeah,
soaking in all the attention that they can.
and that's where the fuck did that token go?
Sark is gonna start investigating all these other hallways and rooms.
Of course you are.
Okay,
There it is.
So it's got a roll to see the room they walk into.
Yeah, I gotta figure out how many rooms to roll for.
5.
The
The out
2, 3,
3,
4.
4, 5.
What about these ones?
I mean, those are connected to other things, so I guess that'll be 6, and we'll just pick a direction randomly.
So there's 1,
Okay.
2, 3, 4, 5,
One.
6 doors.
Horses.
One. God,
Horses.
horses.
You open up and it's just a room full of horses. It's a stable.
Sark's becoming a horse girl.
Oh boy.
Does this dragonborn woman seem in any way suspicious?
I mean,
Dragonborn child.
This is dragonborn
Oh, I
child
see. I read it.
semen.
I read it. Oh my god. Jesus Christ.
started interacting with Ren.
There are 3 horses.
Okay.
Inside, there are 3 horses inside of you. One is gay. The other is gay. You're gay. They're just kind of sitting around eating. One of them's laid down.
Sark is looking for a stable relationship. There, I said it.
Okay. Well, is there anything noteworthy, Mr.
You find that behind the horse laying down is a tiny foal just hiding behind its mom.
There is a baby in this room.
You
Yes.
found the baby.
Can I get perception checks from everyone, please?
Oh
Everyone?
my fucking god.
Jerry is currently away, so that is fine. Oh,
God damn it! Why do I see this? What is
you don't.
this?
Hang on.
24.
All right. So habit.
Oh, sorry. Kai got 27.
Everyone hears a loud crash.
Hold on. We got to roll for Ingowell. At 12.
There, I rolled for Ingowell.
1d1.
Oh god.
You hear a
The
loud
whole 1D.
crash off to the left of the monastery. And Habit gets up and just immediately starts running ahead of everyone.
I'm flying behind him.
Alright, we're gone.
Put you.
Does Sark feel that this baby horse is in any danger?
It was a loud, surprising noise, so the baby horse thinks it's in danger.
Well, the horse
and is
doesn't
hiding
think
more.
it's in danger.
It's the horse kick Sark in the face.
No. And as Habit runs up, he was kind of running, but now he is sprinting. Once he sees who's over there, as there's a tree falling down.
Alright, I got this.
Right
I know
behind him.
exactly. I know exactly what to do.
Dimension
I'm gonna
door.
I'm gonna use my shield and I'm going to toss it and I'm going to knock the tree away.
Alright, it's getting knocked down this way.
Oh, I just expected him to cut it into pieces
fine.
so that it fell everywhere but directly on them.
That's fine. Here, look. That's plenty of space.
Yeah.
Need to remind myself of my
Alright.
fucking spells. Hold on.
And
So just an attack roll?
yeah.
Oh
Yeah,
god.
it's a tree. That'll
That
hit.
better be enough.
Yeah, it's
Okay,
a
good.
fucking tree. It's not moving. It's an easy target.
Plus,
That
it's
wasn't a
already
very good
dead.
roll.
Shield clangs into the wood, knocking it over this way instead of toward toward the person standing there. And Habit runs over, and the person turns around, and you see it's a 14-year-old girl, blonde hair just like his, and he's just fucking hucked into the wall.
Can she make a wisdom save?
and knocked out. And yes. Let's go with this. Wisdom save. $21.
Fail. Old
Actually,
person.
actually, hang on. 23.
Fail. Old
Okay.
person.
This is your fucking DC.
24.
Oh god. Wow. Jesus Christ.
She is held there and just staring in shock at between you, Habit, Loam, just confused.
I'm gonna come over here. How many lay on hands to get him not
He
knocked out?
he appears entirely unhurt.
I know, but he's unconscious.
uh,
You said. Or he got knocked out.
how many do you want to try?
How many do I have again? 15.
I've got 100.
I've got 60. I'll spend 20.
You
I thought you just said no spend spells.
you
No, this isn't a spell.
Oh, right.
No.
you put your hands on his arm or his chest, wherever, and pour the energy into him, and he stirs for a moment before just turning his head, and he's still out.
Hmm.
Did you just hit him with sleep?
No. Maybe. I don't know. I have a free 4th level cast of Lesser Restoration. But I don't know if that would do anything.
Who
I mean,
knows?
you could also just.
Yeah, I think.
It's free, why not?
All right, so you're going to lesser restoration him and check something.
Blind, deafen, paralyzed, poison.
If only
It
we can get
does
the
not
DM to
work.
believe that this is paralyzed.
It does not work.
Okay.
If it breaks his spine, though, then it's healed.
No, he is just out, and the getting closer to the girl, you see that she is blonde, wearing one of those it's like a normal closed off top at the neck, like a normal shirt, normal pants, but then one of those it's like a half shawl. It goes down to like your elbow, and it's tied along the chest. And you see she
Like a
only
little
has
cloak thing.
yeah, you see she only has one arm.
And I don't know the information that Sark knows
Oh yeah.
about the one arm.
I mean,
Well,
how far
well,
away is
regardless,
she?
she's still held personed, right?
Yes, and she's just
Yes.
Hey,
looking
I
at
can
you
still
guys,
get to
kind of
her.
freaking out.
Is there a way that I can take part of her shawl and use it to tie her arm behind her back?
You're gonna try and disable the one arm this has?
I suppose you
Think
could.
you'd
Yes.
be doing better to disable her feet.
What do you mean her feet?
Tie her feet together so she can't run.
I'm very confident that I'm stronger than a 14-year-old girl.
But are you faster than a
Quite
kitty cat?
possibly.
What does Sark have to roll to steal this child?
You're just trying to pick her up and go.
Yep.
That's just a
I
strength
mean, that's
check.
Dang
contested
it.
against me.
Yeah.
Contested against you with advantage because I would be helping you.
But then I'd still have advantage too.
No,
Which
I'm
still
not
wouldn't
helping
help me.
you.
No.
Rude.
I would only
What
be
do you
helping
mean, rude?
Lone. You're trying to steal
You're
this
the one.
child that
You're the one
attacked
trying to
my habit.
You're the
Roll
one trying to kidnap a
advantage.
14-year-old girl.
Roll your advantage, Lone. She
All
rolled
right.
good.
Strength check, not athletics or anything, correct?
Yeah.
I think so. That's why I only
It's
rolled
one.
strength.
God fucking
You
damn it.
fail. Actually,
Nope, you didn't
it's a
say it.
tie.
You didn't say it before.
I know.
Sark grabs the
Well,
girl from between you and just starts,
Well,
I guess, going.
Sark,
well,
wisdom
as
save.
Sark tries to leave, I'm going to attack Sark with the shield.
Sentinel!
I mean, Sark's just headed directly over to have it anyway.
Yeah,
We
it's
don't
fine.
know that. We know you and you steal people and make wives.
Just 28.
28.
She's never made a wife
All
out
right.
of a child.
So there's that. There's also as soon as you get hit, you get stopped in place.
Yep.
And
Yeah,
I
that-
you
shall
do.
That would be another
Yeah.
strength check to keep holding on to her.
Guidance this time. And helping.
all right.
You get a
And
+2 on top of your advantage.
what advantage?
I'm still helping you.
That's
Keep
the thing.
girl-
For what?
He's not rolling. He's
what is strength?
attacking.
Oh, you're
Yeah.
attacking?
Yeah, if you're
Yeah,
if you
I
give
just-
someone
I
guidance, you're
can't do
giving,
that. I
you're-
can't guide an attack.
if you're
That's
guidancing
less.
someone, you're guidancing Sark.
Yeah.
No, I'm
using
not.
A third
Because
level,
Sark needs a
I'm
strength.
using a third level smite to beat the fuck out of Sark.
Smite Sark.
31 radiant damage. And Sark is stopped in place.
And I need a strength check from Sark.
Oh. You're gonna make me drop this girl and then attack you.
Yeah,
Yep,
she goes
that's
into
exactly
the
what
ground,
happened.
on the ground.
That swoops her up.
Oh, she'd be over here now.
Yeah, she is
Because
now
he turned
over
around.
here.
And then Zach picks her up and she goes over here.
Jesus Christ.
Well, Sark has just slung a Toll of the Dead over his shoulder and freaking Loam.
I pass.
Dang it. Rude! I'm just trying to collect Habit's sister. What the hell's wrong with you?
What is it
She
to
just
br-
had.
You
What?
grabbed her from
What
me.
was your DC for the hold person?
24.
She gets out and is just freaking out and running.
Now
look
look
what
what
you've
you've
done,
made
Sark.
happen.
Fly in
Me?
front of her and stop
I've
her.
done.
I have 60 feet of fly speed.
Da, 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 da.
I would be able to get in front of her.
Oh, I know. Does a 28 hit you?
Yeah.
As you're as you land, she stops, and you see her one hand go up as if you're gonna smack her, and then you are just smacked to the side into the wall. And she continues to run.
Come back. Oh, wait, no, I'm stuck, aren't I? Because you made me stuck, didn't you?
Hello.
Yes, I did.
You've missed a lot.
I'm sorry.
Will, free
No, it's
me.
fine.
That's Habit's sister. For whatever reason, they're attacking her.
You attacked us.
I didn't attack any of you. I just picked her up.
She
Yeah,
attack.
when we were in the middle of it.
You were trying to bind her up? She just needed help.
Does CC have any spells for this, Kai?
This is insanity.
I don't know if Cece's
going
involved
on?
in this.
CC's right
Cece's
here.
watching from very afar.
Cece's just very
She's-
confused.
She's got like a bowl of
Cece's
stew
back
in her
drinking.
hand.
So, I'm sorry, what's going on?
This is
Alright.
allegedly Habit's sister.
So she was out here.
She
You heard a
knocked a tree
crash.
down.
And then
They
coming
saved her to try
Knocked
to
out
find
Habit.
her.
I
something
held
happened.
purse in her.
Yes, and she only has one arm, so she's disabled. They're beating up on a disabled woman. A
We
disabled
have
child.
not
You're
made
not-
an attack on her.
Sark considers it an attack on her that you attacked him just for picking her up.
I
Yeah,
didn't.
and do you see the two people slung into the wall for their incompetence?
Neither one of them attempted to be nice. They just ran at her.
She's running. She's running. And
Can I get a DC 22 Wisdom save from her?
yes, you can. Pass. And she ducks behind CC.
I'm gonna make her re-roll.
Oh, okay.
Think of us what?
She
You
passes.
passed? No.
Good fucking god! Okay, I give myself advantage, and I'm gonna fly to catch her.
You're
She
gonna
is-
get flung into the wall just like she
She
did
has
me.
stopped and is hiding behind CC.
She
Gonna-
likes cat people. Y'all should have let me pick her up.
I'm just
Cece's
gonna
got like
I'm
a
just
little
kinda coming
perk.
after her, trying to figure out what's
No,
going
we're
on.
not letting you pick her up because I saw her
She's not gonna-
sling Habit into a wall and knock him unconscious.
Well, I
Sark
imagine
Also,
this
we're
is
not gonna let
child
you steal
hiding
a
underneath
teenage
her
girl
coat,
for
her
no
cloak.
fucking reason.
No, we really aren't.
What's going on here? I'm sorry. Hello.
Breakfast.
She
It's
is.
okay. Hingle is just as
Leaving.
lost as I am.
Can I get a perception check, dude?
Yeah, sure.
They rolled one for you earlier. It was a perfect one on a D1. 1D1.
It was a perfect D1.
All right. She is hiding under CC's cloak, just like shaking and looking at you and is tearing up. It's like, I just got mad and then I don't I and she's starting to cry and just break
Going to
down.
approach
When does Sark get to
slowly.
leave being trapped?
You get another wisdom save.
Sark
Okay.
isn't held personed.
Oh, I thought you did. I'm sorry. And yeah, you can
I
leave.
thought Sark was trapped because of the shield.
No, you just
Yeah.
got bopped.
That's for one turn.
Oh,
The tears would have like
I just
a
assumed
CC
he
curl
pinned
her
Sark to
tail
the ground.
around the child. She's still under
I
her
would,
cloak, and
given
he
the
like goes
opportunity.
over and is like petting her head with her
Therapy
free
cat
paw.
mode engaged.
The soup in the other hand.
Soup.
She's now just pressed up against CC with one arm around her. I just got
Sad
scared.
Sark eyes. Sad Sark eyes.
What happened to your arm?
What?
I lost it a long time ago.
How long ago?
5 years ago?
Ma'am?
What?
Ma'am?
Do you want it back?
They've tried.
What have they tried?
Shrugs, healing magic stuff. They even ordered a special magical scroll once. Just doesn't work.
So, question, DM. Can I cast a wish to restore her arm?
You can try.
You
Cool.
have the spell wish?
Yeah.
Yes.
She's got 9th level spells. Of course she takes Wish.
Why wouldn't I
she
take wish?
Yeah.
I didn't
Wish is
No.
the ultimate get out of jail free
You
card.
know that she has wish. She used it last session on you,
Yeah,
so that you would not get into the house
and then
I
failed.
and
thought that
failed.
wasn't. I thought that was an item.
No.
Oh.
No.
Wait, isn't there like I could be completely wrong about this. It's been a while since I've looked at this spell, but like, isn't there a thing where if the wish isn't granted, you just lose it forever?
No.
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 Okay.
I think if the wish isn't granted, you can't wish for the same wish.
Uh, you get like sick if you do something that isn't like one of the base things.
If the DM just decides it requires you getting sick, yes.
Yeah, and if that happens, then it's a 1 in 3 chance you can't cast it ever again, but that hasn't come up yet.
Yes.
Okay,
That's
how
what
much,
I meant. Yeah.
Declan? How much damage did you serve Sark?
31.
31. Okay, I just
And
wanted to make sure.
that's on it. And that's unfortunately lowballing it.
Okay.
Yeah, that
Want
was
me to-
kind of. Well, no, it's kind of a mid roll.
I,
5, 5, 5, 7, and 2 ones.
she's too young to be missing an arm, so I'm gonna attempt to cast Wish to see if I can restore the arm.
I will say that this will fall ish under the greater restoration attempt.
Okay. I mean, I could just cast Greater Restoration, but I figured casting it through a Wish would be.
Yes, I'm simply you'll see. I'm
Okay.
going to say that I'm saying for the sake of you not being useless the rest of this today.
Ah, okay, fair enough.
And you see for a moment she shudders, and then an arm pops into existence in front of you and flops on the ground.
You gotta be careful with the phrasing. You got her an arm.
What?
She is now
Jeez.
like
That wasn't a genie wish style wish. That was me manipulating magic wish.
she
Not literally genie wish.
she is now crouched down, poking at the arm with her hand, and just kind of like messing with it.
I'm gonna pick it up. I'm gonna hold it to her arm, and I'm gonna cast Regenerate.
All right.
Oh no, have we learned nothing from Elena? It's gonna grow a second one of her.
What are you doing?
Attacking
She's
Loam.
trying to attack Loam.
Are you still wrestling with Loam?
Yes, Shark and Shadow Shark. Blah. Shark.
Shark and
Shark and
Shadow
Shadow
Shark. Shark.
They're trying to bap him for having attacked Sark.
So
Let me fucking ricochet my shield.
as you cast restoration, you feel something pushing the arm away, and it gets forced out of your hands back onto the ground as nothing seems to happen. Can I get another perception check with advantage?
I'm just kind of staring at their arm stump with my glasses now.
Yeah. Holy shit! That's fine.
Okay.
Ow.
So because you have the glasses on, you see her like aura. It's very chaotic. It's a teenage girl who's a tomboy. It's pretty much what you get from it. But where her arm would be, you see a. It's not. It's kind of like a it's like this extension of her arm that's kind of like a spiritual jelly kind of thing. You can see that it's like the shape of a hand and an arm, but it's constantly moving and wiggling, and
It's goopy.
it's growing up and down. It's I'm trying to describe it properly. And it's also nothing but static.
Oh, I know how to fix this. Gotta burn a nice, fun little spell slot for a single target of this.
Mm-hmm.
And let's remove that. Just hold still for just a second, she says, putting 2 fingers to the stump, and let's cast static remove. You never gave it a proper spell, so I just call name, so I just called it
Yes.
static removal.
And if I remember right, it's it's a caster level. It's a caster check. So it's proficiency plus whatever spell level you're putting it in.
I get advantage on this because I have my silvery barbs.
Yes. Thank God you do.
Oh
Why
my
is it every
god.
single time I try to do something nice for somebody, I just... No. I'm rolling again.
Okay, so the first time it doesn't work, and you're just like, no, I messed this up. You know, this is just weird. Everybody's frustrated and whatever. And then you do it again, and she grabs her arm and like howls in pain, and it doesn't work again.
What do you mean it doesn't work again?
It doesn't work again. Animal
Why are you
handling.
animal handling habit? No.
It'd be a strength check to carry him back.
Animal handling?
She.
That's wisdom. That's not actually.
There you go. That is enough to carry Habit back if you want to.
Fine, I'm gonna try one more time.
No. It's fine.
Oh, okay.
I.
Apologies, you made it sound like it failed again. I'm like, oh, did I just not roll high enough? That's fine, I'll try again.
No, that's her. She's in character going, no, please don't. It's not
Oh.
something that can be fixed. It's. She gets really frustrated because she's not sure how to say things.
And they've literally fixed this before, but okay.
And that's
Not
when
this.
you see Bjorn over the side of the fort yelling, "Come on. Come inside. I'll explain."
I feel like Cece probably wouldn't leave her side considering everybody has been trying to antagonize this child from her perspective.
Oh yeah, as far as she's concerned, you and Ingo are the only 2 people that aren't trying to like murder her right now. Out of all the new people.
Sark. Sark just picked her up and got assaulted.
You were trying to kidnap
Yeah,
her for all
you
she
picked
knew.
her up.
She didn't know.
For all she knows. Alright.
If she's gonna stay glued to CC's, that's just not far behind them at all.
Alright.
He's not gonna let her go anywhere.
Back. And he will lead you up to the 2nd floor. Get out of here, all you people. You're outside. Lead you up to the 2nd floor. Ah.
Fine. Shadow Sark's just gonna be on the bed.
No. Sark needs to move.
What? Sark's the one that carried your husband in here.
There.
Yeah, and it's mine, not yours.
He doesn't want your husband. He just has to
It's
put him
mine.
down.
He's
It's
mine.
mine.
You
Yeah.
think he's gonna care that you carried and is just gonna squeeze his way in?
Bjorn looks at Ingewill, notices the glasses she's wearing, and gently taps her on the forehead. Look carefully at me.
I
And this time, you don't need a perception check. You see that there is a little circle of static in the head of his aura. We are the monks of the fallen star. I've changed his accent. We are the monks of the fallen star.
Pray I don't alter it any further.
We here practice psionics.
R.I.P. Norman Reedus.
Power of the power of the mind. And this little one, well, she's been practicing up something crazy. And, well, she's learned something that none of us have ever seen before. And that's why she can do that. None of the others can see it, except for, I assume, you and I.
yeah, I can see
Question.
it. Usually it's bad, but okay.
It's bad when it's not natural. Let me put it that way.
Question.
Yes,
15 feet of true sight.
true sight.
How does that
It doesn't.
interact with static shit? Or
It-
this shit?
Everything here you see normally, but you remember getting the fuck.
It would be that.
You remember getting the fuck out of that tent and seeing the mind flayers and all that shit come through. And you remember that was the only time that you have ever, with your own two eyes, seen the static. Because that
Okay.
is what the mind flayers looked like to you when you saw them.
When Dad was tearing apart reality.
Yeah.
Okay.
And
I just remembered I had it, and the whole talk of the glasses, I'm like, how would true sight even interact with this shit?
when it comes to this, it's you looking at her, you can almost see what they're talking about. And when I say almost, it's like a wave of, like a shimmering wave around where an arm would be,
Mm.
and it's barely noticeable.
It's like my wings when they first started showing up kind of deal.
Yes, but only to
Okay.
you because you have true
Yeah.
sight.
Yeah.
Bjorn continues on. Anyone who has an affinity for this kind of thing will get a bit of that in them. It's a manifestation of latent psychic energy, something of that nature. I never quite tried to put it into scientific words, so to speak.
In other words, Sark will never get static in in his system.
That's why I assumed you knew that, considering your boy there.
What?
Ingwell, please look at Zatch.
Sure.
You notice, somehow, you now notice there's the tiniest, like, bead of static in the forehead of Zatch's aura.
Oh shit! I need to get rid of that.
What? Hands up defensively in front of him.
You are
Now who needs to move from the side of the bed?
I'm gonna kick you out of the way and move. I'm not letting you take my place either way. Fuck off.
Right, now Angerwell's attacking Zach.
about to
Boys,
lobotomize
don't
Zach.
team
She's like, oh, I got to take care of that after looking at him. Oh god.
He
Boys,
gently,
some team-
Bjorn gently stops Ingewill. That's not the kind of thing that needs to be worried about. It's natural. Well, it's not, but it's a reasonable kind of not natural. It's tapping into something that goes beyond this everything,
Sark
if that
nods
makes
slightly.
sense.
Yes, yes. They're mutants.
He frowns for a second and then kind of he shakes his head like in a circular motion. It's like, anyone can learn, but some people, yes, they are more naturally
Zach, your hair's gonna fall out.
more naturally efficient to it. Your boy here, I can tell that that's natural. One of your parents was psychic or something of the nature, weren't they?
It was probably dad then.
And this one here, he pats her on the head as she is knelt by the bed, just staring at Habit. This one here, well, she has that. She can't read minds or create telekinetic blasts or, well, one guy can drain your life through your brain. You know, he doesn't. He's a good guy. Don't worry about it. But it's normal. And removing it will keep
Hurts.
at best, yes. Removing it from you or I would kill us or turn us into vegetables.
Yeah, please don't do that, Inglewell.
At least this.
Not to me.
You do that to a mind flayer, you just destroy its entire existence. You do that to some psychic gorger or something like that, you'll kill it, and whatever's left is the meat that was controlling it.
Interesting.
Okay.
And, well, she's still learning, okay? She gets angry.
which allows her to throw her brother into concrete.
And seemingly knock him out to the point that nothing I did brought him up.
It's mental damage. Takes time to heal. He's turned off and he's just healing. He'll be fine.
Cut
It's,
up.
what are you what are you acrobaticing?
Over
Oh.
loam.
Yeah.
Oh, around
Sark
Loam?
jumped
Okay.
over low.
It's like when
Was
a
it 5
cat
feet over Lum?
jumps around another cat.
Did a really impressive flip over loam. No one saw it.
Yeah, for real. That was a very
Landed in that
impressive
full
flip.
3-point hero landing.
It better have been impressive.
And
Otherwise,
that's
I was
when
gonna beat the shit out of you again.
that's when it's a nat 20, so yeah, it was. Even
Yeah,
you're a
yeah.
little impressed.
I
Begrudgingly.
wouldn't say impressed is the word that comes to mind.
It's like begrudgingly, like, man, that was pretty alright.
It's like, oh,
Yeah,
finally
no.
he did something useful for once. Too bad it
Yeah.
was at the most useless time.
I'm happy he likes being as far away from me as possible too.
And this is when Zatch will get in his head. He'll start getting like mentally poked from her as she looks up to him. And you see her practicing using the arm, and it's some real kind of One Piece shit. It lashes out as like a tentacle almost, and she smashed the tree, getting upset that she wasn't doing as well as she wanted. And then Habit comes up, scares the shit out of her, and she swings, knocks him into the wall, and you know the rest. I didn't.
Telepathically, he'll apologize for his reaction, but that's just one of his people.
Mentally, she just sees the fist fight that ended in men kissing.
No, I'm not sharing that.
This is my partner.
No,
Why would you beat
now
my
I'm
Habit is
gonna
partner?
so
gonna
and now
say
Habit
he's
is so bad. Not even Zatch can turn him back on.
Good
I
lord.
was making a Windows joke.
What are
I
you doing,
wasn't.
Dad?
as he's apologizing, he's making sure she knows that Habit's very important to him, and that's why he reacted as strongly as he did, even though he's still apologizing. It's not like it's an explanation, not an excuse type of thing.
Yeah. And she nods, and she starts to open her mouth to talk when two others run in. One is a 16, 17-year-old looking ish boy, and one is about 8. And they crowd around Habit and just being like, "Is he okay?" And Bjorn kind of pulls him over to explain and nods at you to do what you'd like while he talks. She quickly goes to leave.
Wait,
Yeah, you can try to leave, but Sark's at the door. You can't leave without getting through Sark.
She turned. What?
he came back here to see all of you, so don't run off. Please.
She pushes. She moves around Loam. Gets to Sark.
No, she doesn't.
You, you just grab her as she tries to climb over the bed.
Please don't go.
Just
Kid came all the way here to see you.
I'm just letting them have time to sit with him. I don't want them to be angry at me right now.
They won't be angry at you.
We can just stay over here. I would like you to be here when he wakes up.
And I'm sure he would like that too.
She
He never
sighs,
said a bad word about any of you.
sighs, and sits on the bed. Yeah, sure. Of course he wouldn't. He never would. It's my fault he was gone.
Sure, it's not your fault. You don't have to blame yourself.
I'm gonna sit on the other side of the bed.
No, it is. We could They couldn't afford the medicine to heal my arm from an infection. So he had to go do whatever he's been doing for however long.
Oh yeah, what was it that bit you?
She kind of she looks at Sark, and in your mind, she's like, she says, let me show you. And in your mind, you see 5 years ago, middle of the night in the woods around a campfire, you see like a 4-year-old chewing on like a baby toy. Her when she's like 10 or 8 or 9, and she is not doing well. You can see her ribs, and none of them are doing well at all. But the littlest one, is not as sickly as the rest of them, and they get into an argument. She runs off, and the only thing she sees is a bunch of glowing red eyes, a skull, and then the arm getting bitten, and Habit taking a big wound on the back. I never really saw it.
Ugh. Would Sark have any indication of anything? Probably not with that low of a
No.
roll.
Those images only sent to Sark?
If you ask, she'll quickly kind of mind send it to everybody.
What would I need for that?
You could roll nature. It's a skull-faced creature with other eyes, so
Religion?
I'll make
Arcana,
I'll make a
Arcana?
religion.
I can do
Arcana,
Arcana.
whichever those three will be acceptable.
Religion.
I
22.
got a 31 with Arcana.
You two know kind of what this thing is.
Even less.
Give me a moment.
I imagine we piece it together by what we each pick up.
Yes. Hang on, I'm trying to get the thing together. Loam knows this thing through a few tangentially related religions, uh, compared that are introduced through like very general Genasi history, specifically.
Okay. Okay.
Zach knows this because it's a fucked up magical creature that he's been studying all his mom's books. You know that it is a giant worm with a skull face in between a bunch of tentacles coming out of the mouth. Normally, there are multiple versions of it. One is made of like lava with the skull, and the skin is like stone, almost cooled. Some are like actual worm creatures with the skull. It's all various different versions of it. You don't know exactly what kind it was, but considering it didn't set them on fire or poison them or anything, you can be fairly sure it isn't like a fire one or a or a or some kind of poisonous thing. And considering it appears to have, I don't want to say it considering she has a odd skill now, you can kind of put two and two together that it may have been some kind of weird psionic version of it.
Mind worm. Oh, Kaya's asking, is that worm like an earthworm or worm like
Worm is
the
an
knotted dragon?
earthworm.
Okay.
You rolled high enough to know that it would be something like this. This is the version that Loam would know.
Oh.
It was much
You
smaller
are
than this.
Lucky to
So it
have
was big.
survived either way.
Yes, it was like small, so it wasn't quite fully grown, but it did attack them.
So it was hungry baby going after other hungry babies.
Yes.
Look, that wasn't your fault. And you can argue all you want. I know. But long and short of it is, I knew habits on a more professional level. We worked together. He talked about his family quite a bit. He didn't
He did.
tell me the extent. He didn't tell me the extent of what you were capable of, nor that you had any powers to begin with.
No.
But he did. He did quite love his siblings. He told us every fucking day. Well, yeah, you're a teenager. Who gives that rat's ass?
My little brother swears more than Bjorn does, and that's saying something. So don't worry about it.
Regardless, he loves you. That's why I came back. I'm sure it's been weighing on his mind quite a lot longer, but he never got the courage to ask us for help. He was always a bit stubborn in that regard.
Still is.
Yeah, you all saw him. He didn't let himself eat for almost a month. I don't know how he was alive to get us here.
He's always had a pretty big willpower.
Yeah.
He could he could do what everyone else couldn't for quite a lot longer. Yeah, call it stubbornness or whatever you will.
On a bad day, I usually do call it that. Put him there. He's sleeping.
Just saw that happen, and I'm just like, God damn it.
He
What?
just jumps 5 foot backwards.
It just
He
flips
rolls over in his sleep, does a backflip.
Damn it, Habit. Now you're doing things more impressive than Sark, and Lum's gonna forget all about Sark's cool trick.
Loam's already forgotten about Sark's cool trick.
Yeah, who's Sark?
You wish you could forget who Sark was.
Unfortunately, it's not that easy.
Listen, um, I know it's real easy to try and blame ourselves for everything. I have been in a bad habit of doing it myself. But it's not always true, no matter how much we want it to be. Sometimes shit just happens, and it's no one's fault.
She takes a deep breath and nods.
I mean, he's gonna hold up his bad hand. Sometimes shit just happens.
She'll hold up hers, and you can just barely see it.
He's gonna use his telekinetic mage hand to kind of give it a high five.
Yeah. She high fives it back as best she can, and just, yeah. Doesn't change how it feels, but I get it.
And it might not, but the hardest thing to
He'll
learn
always
is how to be kind to yourself.
and he'll
Think
always feel the same way about you.
he loves you guys. And he's not going to be mad at you.
Well, he
You know
will.
that.
He will.
No,
Probably
it won't.
call me stupid and then pat me on the head and just shrug it off like he always does.
Oh, that doesn't mean they're mad at you. Everyone calls me stupid all the time. It's like when they're trying to be nice. Sark starts to look confused the more he speaks.
Sark's going to hear in his head, don't think about that too hard, but they are being nice when they're calling you stupid.
She kind of looks over at
He's not in the
Sark and
habit of
not
he's not in the habit of calling people stupid, though. You know him.
No.
He looks over at Sark and then looks at you guys and is like, "Your cats are nice."
They are. You should meet the bunny.
Talk about the bunny.
She's
I'm sure you've given my mother a
probably
name by now.
He says that, and she just gets really confused.
Sometimes the world is a lot easier when you don't pay attention to the things that come out of his mouth.
Not sometimes. Quite often.
I mean, to be fair, I think the only one whose words actually stick around. No, I don't know what I'm saying. That hit to the wall was solid.
Yeah, I'm
Yeah, I suppose so.
not allowed to train with the other guys anymore because I broke Aristotle's wing last week.
You don't gotta worry about that with mine, and his will like fold up and disappear.
That's good. I don't think I could break anything on him. She turns to Loam and just kind of looks up at him.
I've never
Physically,
been
no.
broken.
Emotionally, probably also
No.
no.
Yeah, you don't seem much like the emotional damage kind of guy. At least not
Like
on
the
the
baby
outside.
dancing down here.
You could call my mother a whore. You'd be right.
You would be.
Oh, same.
Do you want to know something crazy? Should I tell her that he's a fucking demigod? No, I'm not. You would be right in calling his mom a whore. My mom might actually know some stuff that might help you.
That'll be nice.
Oh, I thought we
Fine.
were coming to bring them back with us anyway.
Oh, that was always my plan.
Bring you.
Once I
Well,
found out he had siblings living somewhere else, I'm like, no, they're coming with us.
That was
Good.
always the plan.
Not like a weird kidnappy thing. I promise.
No,
It's just
I know, but did he like save up enough money or something to find like a place to live? I don't really know where he's been.
He's been enslaved
You
by
run
the
a town.
internet.
He hears from the nice dragon lady over in the corner. What?
Welcome to
he
slavery.
lives. We live
What?
together.
He's gonna find out anyways.
Not necessarily.
You might at least want to wait until the 8-year-old
You know, like
isn't in the
that really was his information to tell, not yours.
Mm-hmm.
Honestly, knowing my brother, he never would have told us anything. So,
That's not our living anymore. We run a town. He has his own house. He has his own property, and he's
Yeah.
quite well respected in the community.
Yeah, we
Very
busted him
much
out. As well as Loam and a bunch of other people.
Yeah.
That's great. You don't have to keep telling her.
Sure I do.
No, you. No.
I like her. She doesn't treat me like a kid.
it is. We
not
have-
so much that. It's whatever.
Listen, she kind of looks at Zach and she looks very awkward for a moment and is like, listen, I can tell you want to be gentle with me because you're with my brother, but you don't have to be. I've been through enough stuff where I'm at this point. I'm basically an adult.
I mean, you're what, 17?
14.
14? You know. Kobolds are adults by the age of 6, so.
Yeah, you're an adult to a kobold for sure.
Don't tell that. Don't tell that to Garrick. He'll think
Is that the one that's dancing?
No,
it's
it's this one.
It's the 8-year-old.
Oh, right.
They have names.
Listen, I don't.
Except for her.
Oh.
We don't know her name.
I was gonna say.
We've had
every
this
time I
whole
have
deep
looked at
heart to
her-
heart and we don't even know her name. She's just girl.
Oh, she kind of realizes that as well. It was like, oh, my name's Emil. Or Amelie, but no one can say it right.
But,
And honestly, I
Oh.
kind of hate it, so.
But I
so
thought
this
that one
what?
was Amelie.
That's Emil. It's. No one here knows how to say Amelie. And my
Well,
parent.
Amelie in the future
I'm so glad
Just
I
to
bit
be
my tongue because
fair.
I know if I said what I wanted to, Dakota would have made it canon.
Yeah? Yeah?
No.
well, Amelie.
No, say it.
No.
As
Say
for,
the words.
as
Not
As for
gonna
being
call
fair-
her omelet.
oh god.
She looks at Loam as he's talking. Yeah. Continue. Sorry.
We're making as long as we're making a case for fairness, here goes. He's gonna point to Zach. Eat your future in-law.
Oh, yeah, I figured that out already.
Hmm.
I
Zark
love.
already thinks we're married.
Are you not? I mean, I kind of assumed you were.
Sark is
I
also going to
mean-
be confused.
You crossed the country.
Future in-law. Future.
I mean,
Shrug.
I don't.
Crossed the country to
Listen.
come get us. I assume that's what, a 6-month trip?
Cross the ocean. Took a day.
What?
Yeah, we have an airship.
She
Yeah,
looks
you
at
guys
you.
get to fly on
City.
an airship on the way back home.
She looks at you like you just
We
said
have-
some bullshit.
And I will
We
use
come from a
telepathy and
city
show her
where we
the
live-
image of the airship and our town.
We come from a city where we live with robots and gods, actual gods. And you are welcome, as well as your siblings.
She just looks at both of you. Is like, you aren't shitting me, are you?
No.
I'm
this
the
point, it-
dragon god of goblins.
She believes
this-
that
at this point,
wholeheartedly.
Yeah, I mean,
She just believes
I've got a
that.
goblin that owes me like 2 life debts.
I'm
So I
the
made
mayor.
him puke one time.
That makes sense.
Every second gets more confusing with every little bit of information.
A little
Listen,
bit.
the
Trust me.
Sounds like it's
I
been a
live
hell
next
of.
to I live next to a lady that is half of a goat and takes care of dragons.
Oh, she also is missing an arm.
Huh.
She has
She could probably
I'll show her Ferris and her metal prosthetic.
she could potentially build you one.
What
Possibly,
was it?
maybe.
I don't think she's gonna need one if
just
she
gonna-
keeps up her training.
Yeah, I just kind of need to get this thing not to freak out whenever I get upset.
What was Ingoville saying?
I said I was the mayor.
And
Oh.
she was like,
Why
that
is
makes
the
sense.
mayor?
Are you still the mayor?
Yes.
I mean, Elizabeth hasn't asked for her position back yet, so.
As far as we know.
It's Elizabeth.
Oh, my mom.
Your
Former
mom,
mayor.
your
Went
mother was
missing for a
banned.
while. Came back.
And I, as well as him, are demigods.
I
Raises,
mean,
raises an eyebrow, looks between you.
I know you are.
He's my nephew, it counts.
Sure. It's
You can
real
see the family.
confusing.
You can
We're not.
see the
I'm not
family
trying to treat
resemblance,
you like a
can you?
kid. This is insane family shit.
Tilts her head a bit and
Mhm.
is trying to like think of all the bullshit she knows
His
and
mom's Aurelia,
oh,
Don't
okay,
worry.
yeah, yep, okay.
All three
and
of us are related. And I'm
of
related to the mayor.
Don't worry. If your
can I
head doesn't hurt now,
telekinetically
it will
shove
later.
Sark out of the room?
You
No,
can.
you could try.
Okay, Sark, make a strength save.
Oh no. Sark's gonna get
Oh
yoked.
yeah.
Skunk.
Yo, that cat. Yo, that cat.
Plus
Yoted.
fail. You have been yeeted 5 feet.
Through the door opens in, so
You go here.
Sark just hits the door.
The bacon.
Clunk. The
And
bacon.
then Sark is gonna hear in his head, bacon.
Not the bacon voices.
It's just a chanting drone of bacon.
Oh
Bacon.
God,
Bacon. It's bacon.
it's
Bacon.
baconitis.
And that goes on for like 10 seconds, and then it stops.
You shouldn't bully him like that.
It's fun though. And he doesn't know it's me. Listen, he already hears a bunch of voices from the dead in his head anyway.
He's the Grim Reaper.
Grim Reaper's cat.
At this point, I'm just going to take everything you say as true. So
We're not lying to you.
I can believe that. I'm just. It's a lot to understand and try to wrap my head around, so I'm just going to accept it as true and we'll deal with that later.
Yeah, and again, I'm sorry for
No, it happens.
going in guns blazing.
If everything you've said is to be believed, then that's fair.
And yeah. I'm gonna
Well,
go.
considering you might be coming with us anyways, you'll get to see all of it firsthand up and personal.
Out of character, at least we didn't tell her about the mess that is this thing over here.
We just told
Yeah,
We
but
just
you-
told her
you were
about the mess
there.
that is this thing, this thing, this thing.
Yeah, but you haven't told her about the
Yeah,
mess.
and really, that thing's got the ball rolling anyways.
I am
The
gonna.
most normal of our party that anyone is aware of
Fair.
It's
thus
Ferris.
far is
It's Ferris. The lady
No.
with
I'd
an
say
electric
Cece.
butt plug and a metal arm.
I'd say Cece, the person whose first interaction with the party was almost getting burnt the fuck alive.
yeah,
Cece's the most normal despite not being normal.
Yeah.
exactly.
She's the most passing as normal. We'll put it
Yeah.
that way.
Ferris, once you
She
talk to
passes
her, is
for
just a little
normal.
weird.
CC passes for neurotypical.
In a contest, we would all lose.
High functioning.
I am gonna go check on your brother.
Okay. She kind of looks over at the dragon lady. Thank you for trying to help me. Or she looks over. It's like, dragon lady, thank you for trying to help me.
Yeah, you can tell her about how much of a mess you are.
No, she doesn't need that kind of trauma.
Oh, I think she's ready and willing to accept it.
Can I get a wisdom save?
Oh, you want me to do a wisdom save? Okay.
Cool.
Add a +6 to this because I am technically next to Zach.
Yep.
Yep.
Oh,
You
15.
fucking needed it.
Let's see.
Oh,
She kind of pokes into your head, and the title crawl of Ingawill's life starts, and she just nopes out. All right, you know, it's like quitting about 30 seconds into Star Wars. I get it.
A long, long time ago, in
Yeah.
another dimension.
Before going to another dimension, which was this dimension, but not.
And then another. She just sees how far back in time we go and says, fuck that.
Yeah. She's like,
That's great.
that's a lot. I'm sorry, Dragon Lady.
I'm sorry.
My name's Inglewill, is all she responds with.
I'm sorry, my name's Inglewill.
And with that, I'm going to end part 1 for this week.
Hey.
I don't want to do too much without John.
Oh my god.
My name's Inglewill, I'm 7 years old.
Jeez.
I'm sorry.
I'm so sorry you've been through all of that. I'm Ingawill.
Of course.
Last
you
night,
that.
bought what this child's interpretation of us was, and it just says trouble with the trolley, eh?
Alright. I'm heading out. Good night, everyone.
Godspeed, everyone.
Good night.
We'll see you all tomorrow for whatever the fuck I'm doing, and we'll see you all next week for the rest of this little story. Bye.
Whoa.
Hoorah!